Miss Pinnock, you are the nicest teacher at Bridgeport Primary School. Your personality is one of kindness and love. She will be with us always. We love you, Miss Pinnock.
I am a guidance and counseling education officer in Division 6, and so I'm here with a team of guidance counselors to support the students.
So you'd have had close interaction with Miss Pino.
Well, I would have had interaction with the school community. As the guidance and counseling education officer, when there's a trauma in school, we mobilize the counselors within the local to support the school. And this morning we are supporting Bridgeport Primary based on the loss that they are experiencing. And so we had a brief session with the students, especially her own students, grade 5 Pino. And the students were led into processing of their feelings and emotions. They were given the opportunity to cry, to share, to remember their teacher in a very loving way. And one of the activities that we use to capture that moment is the artwork. So children were encouraged to draw, to write, to color anything that represented a memory or something that they liked the most about their teacher. And so they did a lot of artwork here this morning.
Yes, and it is on display right here.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. There was one that stood out to me. It's not necessarily right here, right now, but the student drew a house and he drew the police on the outside and he drew upstairs. And he said, Miss, this is the police and this is the killer man. And I put her upstairs with Miss Pinnock and her daughter so she can be safe. And that was so profound for me. It shows the power of art therapy, right? And of course, there are others who would have drawn Miss Pinnock as an angel. You know, this young lady drew herself with Miss Pinnock. She's an angel. Miss Pinnock, we love you. A lot of them love and miss their teacher. One of them drew a picture with the police taking revenge on the killer, yes? And so all of these is just a representation. And must say Miss Pinnock was an excellent teacher. The children said that every lesson she taught was fun, and everything she did it in love and care for them.
Can you sort of just give us an idea of the mood that you captured this morning from the students here after learning of the loss?
Well, the mood was very somber. The children were devastated, especially the children from her class. There was a lot of crying, there was a lot of coloring from some of them in some instance. And just generally sadness, and you expect that level of sadness with that level of traumatic loss. The children, a lot of them were in shock. Some of them said they were, and their words are here. These are the feelings that the children captured this morning. There's anger, there's sadness, they are depressed, they're uncomfortable, they're upset, they're heartbroken, disappointed, betrayed, and even shocked. And these were words from the children. And one of them said she doesn't know what to feel, she couldn't even sleep. So the mood, very sad, very sad.
How long was since you know Miss Pinnock?
I've known Miss Pinnock almost 5 years. She has been in my grade for about 2 years. Her daughter was also a part of my grade. Lovely young lady. She played football. Miss Pinnock was one of those persons who, when she's not coming into school or she's going to be late, she would tend to send me a message saying, Miss, I'm going to be late, or this is going on the road, and so I'm coming in a little bit late. And so when I did not get that from her, the concerns, and I kept calling her phone and it's going straight to voicemail. And I think my principal probably would have been a bit, I don't know if he was, and I may not say that because I kept going back and forth. I could not stay in the classroom, I kept going back to the store, I'm not getting her, I'm not getting her. And knowing the type of person that she is, and not getting through to her, not getting an answer back, for me, something was wrong. Because it was out of character for her. And so we had to just put hands and hearts together, and it reached a point where the principal had to go out to her house. And it's a hard one, but Miss is one of those persons. She cares about her students. She has that rapport with the especially because she has the third stream, and so those students are not normally the ones who would be sitting down, and so she has that rapport with them where she could get them to settle down and get work done. And she's not one who would beat them. She doesn't beat. So she loved them in such a way, and the students felt her love. And as a grade, we would do that and we get things done. And she's very important to the grade. And I think listening to the teachers in our grade, you can know that she was loved. She was loved, she was important to the grade.
So which day you realize, she wasn't, she didn't Wednesday morning?
So Wednesday morning when she did not come in, and I did not see a text message from her. It was Wednesday morning.
So you didn't see her on Monday?
Yes.
You didn't hear from her on Tuesday?
No, she was here on Tuesday.
Oh, she was here on Tuesday?
Right, she was here on Monday, Tuesday. She left here Tuesday evening. She came to my door and she said, "Miss, I'm gone." And she left Tuesday.
Something she would normally do?
Something she's not doing.
Okay. You're not close, do you see any indication that, she probably having any problem at, she able to juggle, put on work face different from households?
Well, we did not really see an issue where there was problems. We did not see that.
Was she the kind of teacher who discussed her relationship?
She would have discussed it with not me as her coordinator, but there's another teacher here, and she is, believe me, she's out of it. The other teacher who found the body, she's out of it. She's out of it. And as I said, you can know that she's loved. She is one of those teachers who is of value to our school.